welcome to the course ChatGPT-4 app resume score checker. Are you tired of sifting through countless resumes, trying to find the perfect candidate for your job posting? Or perhaps you're an applicant looking for a way to stand out from the competition? Introducing the ChatGPT GPT-4 app resume score checker, an AI-powered application that will revolutionize the job application and hiring process for you. Our innovative app allows you to upload resumes and generate a comprehensive CSV file as output. The file includes the candidate's name, a compatibility score out of 10, and the AI's interpretation of their qualifications such as skills and relevant experience. For applicants, our app provides a unique opportunity to gain insights into your compatibility with job postings. By weaving your scores and AI interpretations, you can identify areas of improvement in your resume based on specific job requirements. Empower yourself to enhance your profile and increase your chances of securing the job you desire. For human resources departments, our app is a game changer. By leveraging the power of AI technology, you can quickly evaluate the alignment between a candidate's resume and job requirements. Say goodbye to the manual screening process. Our app highlights the top matches, allowing you to focus on interviewing and selecting the most suitable candidates. It saves you valuable time and resources. Just upload applicants' resumes and you're ready to go. With the ChatGPT-4 app resume score checker, the hiring process becomes streamlined. It accelerates the identification of potential employees while offering valuable feedback to applicants. That's beautiful. See you in the next one. Before I started to create this app, I saw one of the most common and popular struggles among applicants when they apply for jobs. There's a huge competition. For instance, take a look at some random job posts on LinkedIn for data science position. You will have a great understanding of the competition. Only one single job post has 200 plus, over 200 applications. Even that one has 300 applications, over 300 applications. At that point, I thought we can create an AI app that can make that process easier and make it possible to find a way for us to escape that competition. Now, with this app, just upload the job posting and your resume. You will see the highlighted points that you should improve. You can use this app for hundreds of job postings to see your most compatible job with your skills and focus on that job posting. Don't waste your time anymore. There's also another perspective, which is the HR. This app can also be used by HR departments. As a recruiter, you can compare thousands of resumes by clicking just one button, and results will pop up in the seconds as a CSV file. Okay, let's dive into the next steps. See you in the next one. Welcome to the video installing dependencies. This is the first step of starting this app. We need to import some required libraries, so let's get started. This is the first line. The first line of code imports the OAS module, which provides a way to interact with the operating system. It allows to perform operations like creating folders and moving files. We will be using these operations in the next steps of this code. Okay, the second line imports the Shutil module, which stands for Shell Utilities. This module provides high-level file operations like moving and copying files. And this line imports the files module from the Google Colab library and enables us to interact with files in Google Colab. And with these, by the help of this line, we can upload our files from our local computer to Google Colab environment. Okay, let's continue with these OpenAI key. Okay, this line prompts the user to input their OpenAI API key using the input function here, as you can see. This key is required to authenticate and access the OpenAI services. And this line, sets the OpenAI API key in the environment variable using the os.environ here, as you can see, dictionary. This ensures that the API key is available for the authentication when making API calls. Okay, folder name. Moving on with folder name. This is the 6th line assigned the folder name job to the variable folder name. This is the name of the folder where we will store the uploaded job posts. And now we're giving a kind of command to the user to upload their job posts. Okay, let's continue with this. This line creates a folder name job using the os make dirs function. The exist OK true argument here ensures that if the folder already exists, it won't raise an error. Okay, uploaded. This line uses the files.upload function to prompt the user to upload a file. This function allows users to select and upload files to Google Colab. And this one assigns the name of uploaded file to the file name, as you can see here. We use the next function. Along with the either, as you can see here. Wait a sec. Where is it? Okay, next and either function to extract the first element from the uploaded dictionary. The element line creates the file path by joining folder name and file name, as you can see here, using the ospath join function. This ensures that the file is stored within the job folder. Okay, let's move on with these lines. Shutil move. This function is here to move uploaded file from its temporary location to the designated folder. Okay, we have a designated folder which has the name of job. This function takes the file name and file path as arguments. Okay, finally these two lines that install the required packages using the pip command here, pip. The Llama Index package, this is for a specific version of it, is installed in the first line, and PyPDF is installed in the second line to read the PDF files, to read the data from the PDF files. And we will be also using Llama Index to extract some data from our job posts, and also getting some specific answers to our specific questions about a document. We will be using also Llama Index. And this is my API key. As you can see, you need to have an API key to process. Okay, this is it. This code says the necessary environment, prompts the user to upload a job post, creates a folder to store it, and moves the uploaded file to that folder. It's also installs the required packages for further functionality. Okay, that's beautiful. See you in the next one. Hi, welcome again. In this video, we will walk through the code and provide a detailed explanation of its functionality. Let's dive in, but before we dive in, let's set this AI app up. Okay, once I executed that button here, that will ask me in the first place to provide an OpenAI key. This is my OpenAI key. You need to have your own OpenAI key to process. So now it's asking upload the job post, please. So I just selected a random job post from LinkedIn. As you can see, there's millions of job posts on LinkedIn, so you can select whatever you want. So I selected this job post, data engineer, location Clearwater, Florida, on site, salary, job description, and etc. As you can see, how can I get this? How can you get this? Actually, just select one random post on LinkedIn and select everything is related to job, and copy it and paste it into PDF file or text file. It doesn't matter, because our AI app can extract the data from PDF files, text files. It's up to you. You can copy and paste it in text file or PDF. It's up to you, but I prefer now this PDF file because it's more realistic, and this is like you can use it in real life scenarios, because in real life scenarios the majority of HR required us, for example, use PDF files. So anyway, I'm choosing my file right now, job data engineer. This is my job post. Okay, now it's uploading here. That will create a new folder named job. There you go, and our job post will be located in this folder, as you can see, job.engineer.pdf. That's beautiful. Okay, once we complete this setup cell here, okay, as you can see, we are ready to go. We are ready to move on with the next steps, which is the information about job post. Once I click that button here, that cell will give me a general informations about our job post. Let's see. Come on, my boy. Processing right now. And there you go. Okay, job title, data engineer, qualifications, bachelor or master's degree preferred, 2 years experience in the Microsoft SQL Server environment, etc., etc. Role responsibilities. Okay, that's kind of great, concise summarizations of our job posts. So let's dive in. Now it's the best part. The codes. Okay, the code begins by importing necessary libraries and modules. As you can see, nest asyncio is imported to handle asynchronous execution, logging for logging purposes. This is an abbreviation of system for system specific parameters and functions. And IPython display, import markdown display. This will help us to display our text. As you can see, what I mean by text, this is a text, or this is a result, as you can see here. Okay, now continue. We set up the logging configuration to display log messages on the standard output. As you can see, next we import various classes and functions from Llama Index. These include GPT vector index, GPT list index, simple directory reader, service context, storage context, and prompt helper. What are those? I will explain it in seconds. Okay, these classes and functions provide necessary tools for processing and analyzing text data in general, but I will explain more detailed in seconds. Okay, and we define several variables to control the behavior of the application, like max input size, specify the maximum input size allowed, num output here. This is the, by the way, this is not the, I think, possible highest number. You can multiply this number by 2, and this is up to you. This is, like I said, this is not invariable. You can change them. Okay, and chunk size limit sets the limits for chunk size, and max chunk overlap defines the maximum allowed overlap between chunks. A prompt helper, let's continue with prompt helper. It says created passing the previously defined variables as parameters. As you can see, we defined them here, and this prompt helper will assist in handling prompts and outputs efficiently. And reader. Okay, now we create a simple directory reader object and load the data from specified folder. So this is our folder. This is the job folder actually, and this is our folder, and this data will be used for further processing, such as indexing and retrieval. And service context, what I'm doing here is basically just reading the data, extracting the data from PDF or text files, in general files. Okay, service context is initialized with the default settings. As you can see, prompt helper instance. The service context provides a context for various services and settings related to processing and analyzing text data. So these, let's jump to the conclusion. Don't make it so boring. Okay, this is the elements of the library of Llama Index. Llama Index is my favorite library out there. Okay, so once you use Llama Index, you can ask specific questions about the documents. For example, now we're using Job Data Engineer. I can use Llama Index to ask about anything that is located in somewhere in the document. Okay, that's beautiful. But let's continue. Okay, let's continue with these list index and vector store index elements here, as you can see, list index and vector store index using the nodes. And we also don't jump this step, this is important. We extract the nodes from the loaded documents. These nodes represent individual data points that will be indexed and used for retrieval, as I said before. This is an important part. Storage contains the storage content docs documents. Serves as storage medium for storing and retrieving the indexed data. The extracted nodes are added to document storage context, and this allows efficient access to indexed data during the retrieval process. And list index and vector store index using the nodes and the storage context here, as you can see. These indexes enable efficient querying and retrieval of relevant information based on user inputs. Like I said before seconds, this helps us to achieve our goals, like get some specific context from documents, as you can see. Vector index node, and also this list index node, this is useful for summarization questions, and I also write this down here. And once you get some specific context from documents, you can use vector index node. And once you want to get some summarize, then that means you will need to use vector query engine. Okay, query engines are created here for GPT list index and GPT vector store index, which specifies response models. As you can see, these are our query engines. And these query engines facilitate the process of querying the index and retrieving relevant information. And combined indexed, where is the combined index? There it is. So this is the combined index. The tool index is created by passing two nodes to the GPT vector store index. And as you can see, these are tool indexes and tool retrievers. We will use them. And this is a node to query engine. This is the most crucial part of our app right now. This is the steps of this app. Okay. Now, this function is defined to map nodes to their corresponding query engines. This function ensures that the appropriate query engine is used based on a specific node. This is crucial. Once I want to get some summarizing, that it will use list index. But for specific questions, I will be using vector index. Okay. Now this is our query engine. This is like summarization. This summed all necessary up. And now we're ready to go. I'm just now giving some prompt to my query engine. As you can see here, I'm just saying provide the job title, qualifications, role responsibilities, and the information about firm. Sort them as items by item. You can change it according to your desires, like provide the job title. You can change it like provided, I don't know, anything you want. Provided the requirements, years, requirement experiences, etc. You can change it according to your desires. And this is the response from our query engine. And now we can display. You can uncomment this. Also, it's up to you. But now I'm just using some print. Let's continue with display. Okay, this looks better than print function. And now I'm splitting my sentences into 3 sentences to write them in a text file. This helps us to read them better, because once you get some 3 sentences in a 1 line, it's much easier than I have 5 sentences in 1 line. So this is personal preference. It's up to you. Okay, let's continue with this. And now I changed some display. I comment this line. Let's see the display function, how it works. Now processing, as you can see here. And there you go. This looks much better than the print function. I prefer this most of the time. Yeah. And once we get some great generalized data about our job post, that means we are ready to go with the actual app. Now we will be uploading resumes to see the results. Okay, that's exciting. See you in the next one. Welcome again. We continue with the next step, which is the main part of our app. So we did a great job in the previous video. We completed a lot of steps that is required for our app, and now we can upload resumes and get response from AI by just clicking that button here. But before we do that, let's dive into the app, let's dive into the code to get great understanding what's going on in this code, in this cell. Okay, so as you can see here, I'm doing exact same process as I do in the previous cell. As you can see, these lines are the same, but before this time I'm just changing my folder name to applicants, because I'm now uploading applicants resumes to use them to get some response from AI, OpenAI's API. So now I'm creating a folder named applicants and uploading resumes here, and after that applying the same process as I did in the previous video. But before this time, input application, this is my input, and I'm prompting it like give me information about applicant's name, professional work experience, education, skills, projects, sort them as item by item. So as you know, our prompt was this: provide job title, qualifications, role responsibilities, because we were using job post, but this time we're using job applications, applicants resumes to get some specific answers from the document, and in this case we are using job applicants to get some specific answers from the documents. So because of that, I'm saying that give applicant's name, professional work experience, etc. So once I get my response from AI, I'm moving on with the next step, which is the final input. Final input, it goes like this: is my job post, response job description, which comes from the previous cell. As you can see, this is the response jobs description. Basically it's this. As you can see, this is the response job description variable, and this is my job post, and I'm saying this is one of the applicants. Compare his resume with my job post and give a point out of 10 so I can select my new potential employee better. Thanks. This is the applicant resume, and this response variable, as you can see here, is basically the response from our query engine, from Llama Index. Actually, Llama Index is also using GPT API, so we can consider it to be a GPT response, no problem, without any doubt. So once I get this response, that will print like applicant's name, professional work experience, education, etc. Okay, this was a final input, and after that I am ready to go with GPT-4, as you can see, which is the best model among the GPT family. So GPT-4 is the best among the GPT family, as I said before, because GPT-4 has trained with billions of parameters in comparison to GPT-3, and performs and works better than GPT-3, and I'm now preferring GPT-4 over GPT-3 because results are basically better than GPT-3. That's why, actually. Okay, let's jump to the conclusion. Okay, once you have the paid account on OpenAI, you can use GPT-4 like me, and it's not that expensive, by the way. This is the system that you pay as you go. Like, the more you use the GPT-4 API, the more you will pay. Okay, now I'm giving this. After that, score input. I'm just defining a new variable and saying find the score out of 10 from the text and tell me this score. Here's the text. AI output, which is a response from GPT-4. This is the final input, as you can see, and I'm just prompting this to the GPT-4 to get some results from AI. Okay, and after that, I'm just giving a no command to GPT-4. It's a different command from this. This is my first command, and after that, what comes after first command, second command? This is my second command here. Find the score out of 10 from the text and tell me the score. Here's the text, and I'm defining as score input, as you can see, and this is my AI score. This will be my AI score. So after that, I will be also using name, applicant's name, when I compare the applicants, okay, for a job. Let's make an assumption that I'm a recruiter, okay, and I'm looking for a data scientist for my company, and I have hundreds applicants, and I have to find the best one. So find the applicant's name. The applicant's name will be help because unless that will be unuseful for me unless I get my applicant's name, like their scores, etc. That's the whole point, actually. That's the whole point of this app. So this is the name input, and I'm defining this variable as name underscore, as you can see. And after these processes here, I'm just creating a new data frame to save that data as a CSV file, because that helps a lot and regulates data better. And now I'm creating my data frame name. This is the name of applicant, and score, AI score, which comes from here. Find a score out of 10, as you can see, and response, AI output. This AI output actually is interpretation about applicant. Like there's a high level job, okay, like senior level, and some junior applicant is applying to this job, and AI will say it will give actually like probably 3 or 4 relatively smaller number in comparison to senior applicants. Okay, that's what I mean. And this AI response will be interpretations about applicant that will say that applicant has great abilities, but he doesn't have or she doesn't have requirements, like let's say experience. Okay, these will be interpretations for our applicants. Okay, let's see then. Let's continue. Just click that button here. That will ask upload applicant's resume, please. These are my applicants' resumes. This Canvas loader, data scientist. I uploaded them from some websites on internet, as you can see. Okay, now just select one. Okay, senior data scientist. Now I'm uploading this resume, and this is my applicants folder here. This is the resume, and after that is now processing. It will give me a, as you can see, name Terrence Coleman, professional work experience, as you can see, education, University of Pittsburgh, sorry, skills, Python, NumPy, Pandas, SQL, and projects. Created a customer attrition random forest model, improving monthly retention, and this is the interpretation from AI. And after I get this is my CSV file. Download this. There you go. This is the applicant's name, Terrence Coleman. Just look at it here for now. The applicant's name is Terrence Coleman, score 5.5 out of 10. And this is the interpretation. Optimize email and push notification subject line. From comparing Terence Coleman's resume to the job post qualifications for the data engineer position, he meets few of the qualifications and responsibilities marked in your post. But it's important to note that his education and professional backgrounds show him to be skilled in different areas of data science. These interpretations are beautiful from AI. Okay, let's try with a different one. Okay, let's choose this entry-level data scientist, Trish Matters, and let's see the result. Now it's processing, and it will give the information about applicant. Trish Matters, professional work experience, as you can see, data science intern, tutor, and education here, skills, supervised learning, logistic regression, decisions trees, projects, fantasy football models, entertainment engine, etc. Okay, let's processing. Let's see the interpretation from GPT-4. GPT-4 is our hero here. Okay, let's see the new CSV file. As you can see, this is our second applicant. The applicant's name is Trish Matters. The score gives a 4 out of 10. This one is worse than the first one. Based on the resume provided job application, I would give the applicant score 4 out of 10. The reasoning: the applicant Trish does not have BS degree, but a degree in mathematics and economics not related to fields such as computer science or data science. This is not a perfect match, but she might still have relevant data skills given her focus in statistics through university and experience as a tutor in the field. This is beautiful, as you can see. Let's try with another one. Okay, let's say this one. Now it's uploading the new file, and as you can see, these are our applicant's resume. Applicant name: Bruce Horwatz. Do I pronounce right? I don't know. Bachelor Science, Computer Science. Skills: Machine Deep Learning, Statistical Analysis. Certification: Professional Work Experience, Data Science Intern, Ventura, California. Projects: Match Captain Generation. And this is the interpretation from AI. Let's see the new CSV file. And Ambrose has 5 out of 10. And this is the interpretation, as you can see. And let's download the CSV file and see it in our local computer. You can download it to your local computer for further usage. Okay, let's see. Come on, it's now happening. There you go. Save it. So let's make them larger to see it better. As you can see, this is the whole sentences. So this is the name, Terence Coleman, scored 5.5 out of 10, and this is the interpretation. And now Trish Matters, 4 out of 10, and this is the interpretation. You can try it with but before, let's save it. As you can see, just one sec. Okay, you can try this app with hundreds of thousands of applicants' resume. It's up to you. You can use it to compare, let's say, 100 applicants among them to find the best one. Yeah, that was it. This is our AI app, and that makes a lot of things easier when it comes to select a best candidate. Okay, now let's assume you're a applicant. Okay, you want to apply this job. Okay, data engineer. Just upload your resume here and see your results. As you can see here, see your result. Let's say this is yours resume. This is your name here. It's showing your name, and this is your score, and this is your pros and cons when it comes to get this position. Okay, Let's say, however, he lacks specified experience in Microsoft Azure. If you don't have any experience in Microsoft Azure, you gotta learn some Microsoft Azure if you want to get this position. You can use it also with this perception. You can use it as a recruiter. This is the first perception, okay? And second perception is you're an applicant and you want to find the best points that you can do very well about this job and some disadvantages that you have when it comes to get this position, apply this job. Okay, that was it. See you in the next one. Bye. Hi, thank you for finishing this course. I hope you enjoyed it because I enjoyed it a lot while I was recording. Now I'm using our AI app on my job application process to make some great changes to improve my resume and get higher scores from our app. If you like this course and want to create more apps like this Resume AI app, don't forget to check my other course ChatGPT apps creating AI apps with ChatGPT API, where we're creating 6+ AI apps in a great variety of kinds, as you can see here. You can enroll in it at a discounted price by using the coupon that I provided in the resources section for you. I have also free course to create personalized blogger app. Okay, see you in the next courses.